All right, today is December 2nd, 2024. I'm gonna be short with these. Apparently OBS is killing up my internet, especially when I'm having it recording the entire trading session, sometimes way over than I should. So I ended up using a lot more data, especially when I have it going all the way into the afternoon session. So I may just do the morning sessions and then stop, and just see how things are going with that, and then disregarding the power hour sessions or anything after 12 o'clock. So I'm gonna go over my trades for last week real quickly. I took two trades. I added to them. Both of them worked after I had exit. This one here worked pretty well. This one here worked after I exit the trade. This is 11:26 was the first trade, and I added to it at maybe 14 minutes later. But NQ was struggling. So let's go to the 26. This is the 26. Let's go find the order of the entries. So okay, so price had news here at 10. Price is moving down. Broke out of this very strongly. You can see that with a strong push. I like this candle right here. This is typically my entry candles. If I can get them. Price came back down, created an uptrend, or basically this might also be an absorption. Created a strong push up. NQ was also following. NQ was calling VWAP. AS calling VWAP. Both breaking out of that trend line. Both came back down to retest, and I entered ES right here, aiming for 6027 or higher. NQ being a stronger of the pair, I was following it, but then it started to lag very strongly. I added to the pair here, which made sense to me. Um, but where I added with ES, NQ was failing. And since NQ was the strong one, I just took the whole trade off. When price started to strongly reach out, this candle here went from 24 to 22 very quickly. And I just said, screw it, let me just exit, which is why this one ended up being a small loss here. So right back down. So it's like, yeah, from here, it just started dropping very quickly. My goal was to go up there. Price did eventually head north. Let me try to quickly find that spot. 26. What time was that? 10:36 and 10:50 to 10:59. 26. Yeah, so it was that candle I was talking about that I like. So price did eventually continue higher. 10:59 would be around this candle here. So as you can see, price moved up. I like that. And then there goes that strong reject. And then price pushed up higher again. Pushed down. But I think price hit my level, which was at 27 up here. We ended up hitting real close to it. Eventually, we'd hit it, but uh, price was jagging around. Even just hitting the highs of the news would have been a good target for me for an exit, or shadowing it. But what I really, 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 really wanted was to see price give me the 1 minute the 1 minute these here this here the 1 minute RSI colors, right? So I would have really had to wait. This is my entry candle, right? I would have really had to wait 2 hours and 23 minutes to get this 15-point move, right? So here was my entry, and then price sharply dropped, and then reversed, and then dropped again, and then went up. Dropped one more time, and then went up eventually, giving us the RSI colors here, all right? And then the reverse RSI colors down here. So, and NQ, let's see what NQ did. on the 26th. All right, there goes NQ. So I enter, this is news. So NQ, yeah, NQ didn't do anything. NQ stays right below where it rejected, which was here, right here. Yeah, right here when it rejected. It kind of just stayed below that area the entire time. Um, where are we? 59, 59, right here. All right, kind of stayed below that 59, right here. All right, this is 59. Here it is. Yeah. So it pushed up and kind of stayed below that area for a pretty long time. And I think this is where we got that green exit for ES. So A and Q didn't really do much, even though it was the stronger of the pair. ES to control. And then my last trade, I'm already way over 6 minutes already. Was on the 27th for the week. Also continuation one. Um, continuation downwards, and Q was failing. And I took this trend break when price broke out and retested. I added to it, came here. I was sweating, not gonna lie. And then as price came down, I entered way too soon, and then I added again back here when we hit the cloud. I said, "Ah, shit." I entered in the breakout and I added on the retest. I should have waited for another trend break, which would have been this little bad boy right here. So let's see, when did I add? Did I add right back to back? Yeah. So I was a little bit too nervous to be even entering into any of these trades, because this right here, I should have entered here. I felt like I missed the boat. Um, but this was a clean break. I needed a clean break. So missing the boat is not an issue. I do like this candle here, but it's not an issue. I could have entered at this candle right here at 6:30. So let's quickly go and find these information on the charts. Let's go to ES, and this is 27. All right, 27. And then I'll quickly go over my game plan for the day. 27 at what time? At 10:02. And you can see price really did. There goes that. It was probably something like this, right? Broke out nicely, right? This is what I was saying. I could have added this little thing right here, right? Boom, and I could have entered at this one, like that, right? And now, instead of exiting the trade, where I exited down here, where price was moving at 26. Well, no, I had the reason to exit because this was at the 1 minute. They both was coming to a supply zone, a demand zone, and ES wasn't dropping, but NQ was going to that level, so I exit where I needed to exit. But my entry would have been a little cleaner versus this one here. Would have been a lot cleaner, but would have just been like a 4 point move. But if I entered, if I can find it here, right, risking 4 points. And then, if I'm able to see that we're still on the downtrend, I could have just waited until we got to this. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Could have entered on this one here. One, two, and then out. Right? And that would have been three contracts, and then just shadowing them. So entering here, risking about two. Right? So risking two, which would have sucked because I'm already like barely far from that. But this one would have been better because I'm already further away. So this is like 8 points. So, risking there, and then boom, we get what we needed. All right, so that's it for those trades. Let me reset these charts, and then I'm going to go into what I'm looking for. So today's trades, today's market, right? I can close this out because I'm not trading on this one here. Um, we have 9:45 news, 10 o'clock news, 3:15, 3:15 and 4:30 FOMC speakers. The 3:15 one is important because it's before the market closes. This here is important. The 10 o'clock one, 9:45 may not be too important. That's about it. So we have on the 10 o'clock one. I won't be trading afternoon. I plan. I tell myself I will be walking away. I've been doing pretty good with my account, just focusing on just the morning setups and being down by noon to and clear my head. So that's that. I did already set this up. It does look like a mess. I can get rid of this actually. I set this up. If I can get rid of all the other things I added, I set this up last night. Yeah, so let's get rid of some of these things here. So, all right. So here's what I'm looking at right now. We're inside this range here. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna make this wider to here. Let's see what we got. No, make it even wider to here. All right, so we're kind of working with that. All right. I don't really want to bother it too much. All right, I don't think I have much I can bother with, so I'm gonna put it back where it was, like that. So here I'm looking for a reject and price down, especially for the 15 minute. We had a nice rejection here, but this doesn't count because this problem is way over here. This is the volume that we're mostly focusing on. So looking for a 15-minute reject and looking for price to come back down here. All right, I already put the weekly high, weekly low. We are at a new high of all-time highs. We broke the all-time high on the 29th when I didn't trade, but we stayed below it. Ooh. So now we see if we can reject that and come back down to somewhere, down here at the bottom. That's really the goal. Right now we have a curve on volume. Price did eventually move up after that huge drop on election day. Election day was on the I used rise after election day. We had a drop and then we're rising back up. So somebody said that after the 21st, price will go up, and look the fuck at that. Price is moving up. Price did move up. So we're gonna have probably a bull rally until the end of the year, as they say, after every election. So that's where we're at with that. Looking at the 30-minute, I want to see if we have anything I can work with. So I'm interested in this here. Got some volume, 5 o'clock. I don't see any 3 o'clock volume. We have volume up here, but look at that. This is all Friday stuff. Look like the market closed early on Friday too, right? Yeah, it did. So looking at what we can find here, that's essentially it. Let's go to the 15-minute. Nothing. Go back to the 30. Let's set some boundaries. 5 minute. Nothing. Wow. Zoom out. Look at the volume by themselves. So volume here. Buying. We cleared it. Kind of holding. So volume here and buying into. So this is the RSI going to the highs here. So I'm going to look for a trend line if I can. But I think that there's nothing down here for me that I can make sense of. I'm going to zoom out again. Let's go to the 1 hour. Volume. Let's go to 4 hour. All right. 1 hour. Oh, it looks ugly. It's not still a loop. Look how we leveled out. Keep an eye on time, 15, 14 minutes. Okay. I'm going to keep this even shorter. I gotta go a little faster to see what it is. Can't really keep it shorter. Something here, but I don't see volume coming out of it. So this might be a dead zone to me. There goes volume coming out right here. Volume coming out 15 minutes. So this is probably gonna be a 15-minute thing that I have to really focus on. 5 minute. Right, I don't have really a 5 minute thing going on. So right now, and I can't find a trend line. Nothing is popping out for a trend line. All right, I want to see a bullish trend line that works out well, but I don't see anything. All right, so maybe from here to here is what I get. I think this might be my trend line, like that. This one here, this one looks like it wants to be my trend line, but we'll see. 5 minute. We will see. So I'm gonna mark the 30-minute area because the 30-minute does have the volume, but other than that, I really don't know what to do with this area. Um, hmm. Yeah, I never even touched any of that. Never retested nothing. Okay, so that's basically where I'm working with right now. This is a pretty good range. Get 10 to 15 points out of these. It's good. Um, Definitely would like to see a rejection down here. This is where I would like to see price come. Boom, nice volley up. Let the street price come down to here. I don't have anything here. Um, so I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna say this is 30-minute demand. Let's make this like that. Okay, 3. I need to see the words. And this is the bottom of it. That. All right. And that's essentially it. All right. Oh, hey, yay. 5 o'clock. Five o'clock. All right. So we got that. Let's go to NQ. I did the same thing with NQ also as well. NQ has been moving a little higher. Um, we have that going on. I did not mark this area. That is truly important. Let's go to 4 hour. Okay. Hour. Need to mark this low. Eventually. All right, that one is good. 30 minutes. Yeah, mark this low. That's important. Now come back for my other things here. So that's the low. Uh, we did clear it. I was gonna mark that. There goes our nothing at 5. It's at 7. Let's go to 15. Go to 15. Same thing. We'll mark like that. Something going on right here. Fishy. 3 o'clock. Out of buying. Let's move this back down to the 10-15 area. Bottom right point, top left. That. So we see the volume that's being held. The only selling volume that's being held. 2954.5. 2954.5. Let's go to 5 minute. Oh shit. I forgot to look at it back there. Alright, go 15. Let's go 30. Let's go 30. Yeah, 30 was I didn't have anything. 15. 15 still. We cleared it. 5. Alright, I'm gonna have to mark it. Mark it up to this one here. Get out because we did double bottom before we pushed up. Let's mark this 5 minute. Ooh, I'm doing some theory. Let's go to the 1 minute and zoom out. And really cleared this area here. All right, so that's what we're working with. I like this. I like to see definitely a sell off in the morning. Uh, 5 minute. Yeah, I like to see a sell off. I don't see this is our first structural break. So right here needs to be respected. That needs to be respected right here. This market. Essentially that's it. Let's do just okay. So we basically broke auto settlement. Go. And we're basically at settlement. Yeah, you see rejection up there. And bring that bad boy all the way down. Um Life is an interesting, crazy thing. Alright. Did I put that mark that low? Yeah, I got that low. Okay. Let's do VIX. Let's see what VIX been doing. Hmm. 30 minute first. Let's get rid of stuff. Cause I just been dropping. Like I don't even think it knows what it's doing. It's just falling down. I screw this thing. Screw everything. That's what it looks like. Mm-hmm. I wonder if VIX follows a good 4 hour thing. I have no idea what to do with VIX. None. Nothing's popping to my head as far as this is important. But I'll mark these highs. Pretty much what I'll be able to do. Mark these highs, mark these lows. Have a high somewhere around here. Here, yeah. Volume. Let's go to 5 minute. Let's do a 15 minute. Why not? Nope. 5 minute. Nope. Got nothing. That's something. Thanks. So hide over here. Bring that bad boy out like that. And we do it right over here too. Nope. And then expand that. And we're done. All right, let's look at the charts in total. Let's do this. All right, so NQ is already rejecting up there where I wanted to see rejection. VIX at the lows here. ES has broken out of my trend line, but it got out of it, so this is not going to count. I'm likely going to bring this over because I don't like how it jumped out of it versus opening versus closing out of it. So this is not going to count. I'm going to probably just expand that out. Um, this level right here is about the same. This should be a 30-minute chart. Yeah, this level out here is about the same. All right, this one starts here. That one. So we're kind of below it the entire time. So yeah, I think this is a nice trend line right here, like that. This one to here, so like that. I like that. That's fine. Yeah, but this trend line's probably gonna go because this does not look good. So, all right. So that's it for me today. Be back later. Maybe I'll record the session on my phone or on OBS. We'll see. Adios.